Right, so if you just walked around the block, you'd see some of the restaurants you guys are familiar with closed up right now, which is unfortunate. And some businesses are hanging in there with takeout. Even the ones that are doing just takeout, I've seen a drop in volume, and so nobody's at par right now. Everybody's hurting, and it stinks. It does. And look, this is what we're dealing with right now, and we're working with our federal and state authorities, particularly the federal authorities, to make sure that they get the assistance they need. We've been working very closely with the Small Business Administration to make sure that small businesses in the region understand how they can gain access to low-interest loans from the SBA. There may be some grant programs that follow. You've all heard about. In addition, Congress is considering yet another round of stimulus. We're not holding our breath for that, but if that comes, that'll be helpful as well. Yeah. So in the bill that passed last week, Katie, didn't let's say this delicately. It didn't offer cities everything they hoped for. With many other mayors around the country, I had advocated for aid to be passed through the community development block grant structure. Cities like ours get CDBG funds. In our case, about $3 million a year. There's a eligibility structure in place that would allow for the passing of a lot of funds straight to cities. Congress decided that it was only going to do that for the 35 largest cities in America, the ones that have a population of over 500,000. So in New England, only one city qualifies. And so what that means is that we're not going to get money out as quickly to small businesses and to others in need as we could have. We're hopeful, of course, that the next round will allow for some direct funding to municipalities, but we'll see. I'm sure it's unpleasant. We've seen literally hundreds of layoffs and furloughs just in the last 10 days at every manner of business. Small businesses have closed up. We've seen factories like Joseph Abood and Titleist and a number of the others who have either furloughed everybody or furloughed substantially everybody. We've seen lots of others who've laid off people. Ahead is one of them. There are a number of others. And then we've seen, on our waterfront, the volume of fish has dropped off because of the closure of so many restaurants in the United States and Europe. And so today's April 1st. That means in New Bedford, not just April Fool's Day, but also the start of the scalloping season. And there aren't that many scallopers going out. So that's because of the drop in demand. So yeah, we're going to see huge unemployment numbers not too soon.